Welcome to Attican Plays Pharaoh, A New Era. All right, hi, this is Attican, and welcome to Series 1, Episode 43, I believe it is, of our playthrough of Pharaoh, A New Era, the campaign missions. And we are playing Rowarty, and as I've said before, Rowarty is the end of the trail for the original Pharaoh campaign missions. So we're at the end. It's meant to be hard. It is hard. It's definitely military, but it's also very much economic. It's very challenging because we have very limited trade. We can trade 3 products and we're maxing those out. We need to get tax going to improve our income. Probably should have done this earlier. But we're going to focus this, our objectives in this episode are to survive, continue surviving, keep our money up so we don't get in some sort of death spiral, and keep our military up so that we don't get wiped out, because I believe and from memory, if memory serves, the military demands are just going to get worse. And so to that end, I'm going to try to keep ordering festivals to Seth, and just order one, just keep them constant. And I want to check in with our chief overseer. They idolize us, that's where we want it. We need more housing. Now, that's a bad message. It says lack of vacant housing drives people away. No, it makes it sound like people are leaving us. No, what's happening is we're not getting more immigrants because we don't have housing. We have no employment problems. Is that right? That's hard to believe. Oh, we're at 19% unemployment right now. We produce much more than we eat. Maybe. Gods are happy. We're not. We're going to move to taxes. There are no requests on us and no threats. That's what I really want to see. One of the things I want to see. So we've got this one fully equipped. We got this one fully equipped. And this one up here. And do we have? Let's see, what else have we got? We've got one over here, yeah. And it's, okay, we've got 4 archer forts fully equipped. I want to keep growing the military. I want to get to taxes. Now, it's January, so let's see. The village palace costs $15.60. So, since it's January, I'm going to go ahead and spend that money. And why January? Because I know that a trade ship is going to be coming here any time now and buy a bunch of stuff from us. And I think we're going to stop importing. We're not going to import any grain. We're going to turn to our own devices for that. We did that mainly to allow us to hit that one request, so we wouldn't have to let somebody down. And let's see. Just want to double check these, make sure we got them right. We're exporting papyrus, exporting jewelry, even though we're not importing. Yeah, we are. We are importing a few gems. We're exporting jewelry, and it's not a great deal. It costs us $120 per gem and $150 we get on it, so it's a little turnaround. And the wood we certainly don't need to import. Love to be able to sell these bows. That would be nice. And okay, there we go. All right. So what else do we want to do? We've got some unemployment. So let's wait until we have some money, or we go in debt, whichever comes first. Okay, we just conquered Kadesh. That was at the end of the last one, I believe. So let's just wait until that trade ship comes. Here he comes. He's going to take a bunch of pottery, a bunch of papyrus, some whatever reeds and clay are handy that he can take. Good deal. So we made really good money on that. What are we going to do with that money? Let's put taxation in each of our city blocks. And our city blocks are getting crowded. May not be able to get the full thing we had in our plan, but we'll try. We're going to put taxation here. Now, it's important if we put it one place, it's important we put it in all places. So how about out here? Not so close to that. I don't want so close to that thing. that rose block. Let's put it right there. That's 2 of them. Over here, we're probably going to lose. Yeah, we're going to lose some of our housing. It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. We'll do kill that house. Put in a tax office. Is that wrong? Yeah, it slipped. Let's try that again. There. That's better. I like that message. That was useful right there, and I didn't even have to listen to that obnoxious bang. Okay, so over here we want to tax these people even though they live in crap houses. Now, we've got three wide here, and we've got 4 wide here, so we'll definitely put tax here and another house. So why don't we put a house right here next to the temple, and we'll put taxation, a tax office right there. So now we're taxing everybody. Now the taxes won't be great, but they'll be almost like kind of like having another export, right? So instead of 3 exports, maybe now we could think of it as we have 4. And once we get a little more money, and I don't want to wait all day. I want to go. Do we have? Okay, how much unemployment do we have? Workers. 177. Okay. What I'd like to do now is, this down here is kind of a disjointed mess. I'd like to kind of clean it up a little bit and kind of go I'm kind of leaving 2 spaces here. I'm taking that kind of weird squiggly so I can put some clay pits in here, because what we're going to do now is start doubling up on our production buildings. Like we're going to have a second clay setup, okay? And so get rid of this. If we get rid of this, this just becomes a nice big recruiting block, and these 2 can take care of everybody. All right. So what we want to do here now is let's do our pottery. Let's go, I think maybe right there will do. And we'll accept all pottery. And we'll just duplicate this over here. We'll do clay pit, 1, 2, that's a great place for it. 3 clay pits, and we'll put in potters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they'll go down here, and that'll give us more. Okay, we got a blessing from Seth. That's violate our city. Now I want to get the away game, because every time I step away from this for a while, I completely forget what blessings we have from Seth, and in fact, in the middle of the game, I completely forget what blessings we have. Okay, so we've got clay, so we want to start selling pottery, but that doesn't mean anything until we have entertainment, right? So we've set this up so that we'll have a lot of pottery, which will give us the ability to sell it to everybody. But it's meaningless without entertainment. So let's go in and set up entertainment on each of these. We're limited to money. Let's just do one of them for now. Let's do this one over here. And I had originally intended it to wrap around this way, but I kind of want to leave this open in case we put in another fort, which I truly believe we will. So let's go. Nope. Let's go clear that out a little bit, and let's go up here and go like so. And we can put our bandstand here with a roadblock out that way. And then if this were one more over, if we delete this, extend this one like that, I just put it right back where it was, didn't I? If we don't do what I just did, if we do something else, go up here and go like this, we can put our bandstand right there, and we can delete that one. Doggone, wrong key. Let's try this again. We can delete that, and then we can come off of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One this way, two that way. Look at this. It's just going to hook right back up with it. And we can put in a pavilion. Now this already gives us the fire protection they need, and our sailors down here will be very happy to have those dancing girls come along. So, let's see. Better wait a minute. As soon as we have a little more money, like now, we will put in a dancing school and a musician and a juggler. Now, I think what we're going to do, I don't know for sure. Now, we know that based on the changes, this latest patch, that these buildings, we're going to have enough venues. We believe we'll have enough venues to hit our goal, to have perfect coverage. Now, how many of these we need to keep them happy or busy enough to keep our ratings up, that I don't know. So I think what we'll do is start with one of each and see what that looks like down the road when we can start getting a better feel for our culture rating. Okay? So there, we just set that one up, and we got a little money. Maybe we can set up another one, like over here. Yeah, let's go booth, bandstand, and entertainment, and they will need their own fire service. And speaking of that, yeah. I put that down. We got high fire risk. We're about to lose. Look at that. We were about to lose our palace. Dummy. Okay. Because when we added this to this little block, all we had was the architect for this. Do any of these help us? Reduce crime, doesn't really matter. Well, we will do this one. The less linen. I shouldn't have done that. We needed it. We wanted that one eventually. And we want to do another Seth. I think we're looking for a way, aren't we? Lavish, Seth, go. Well, that's confusing. It still says hold a festival after you've done it. Or did I ask for two? I don't know what happened there. That's violate. We're looking for. I think we're looking for the away game. We need some money. And where are we, farm-wise? Oh, and the other thing I want to do, we bumped up priority on staffing for our businesses, our production, and now I want to level that out because the farming is going to be much more important now. Now we could. Oh, what happened here? Didn't we do that? I thought we changed all these. I wonder if when you reload, they reset. Oh, we don't have any employment issues anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm thinking. Huh. Oh well. Keep thinking we're short people. All right, we're in the hole. We got 2 months. Crap. There's our faraway lands. We want that. Now, this guy needs to make us some money. All right, good. Hopefully we can get this in time. We can. Okay. I think we did it in time. All right, good. We bought ourselves a trade route. So let's go see what that means. Kadesh. They buy linen and papyrus. They buy a decent amount of linen, and that'll make 3,000 papyrus. That'll double our papyrus trade and give us some decent linen trade. And they sell stuff we don't really care about right now. We will open up that route. I hope we just did. Yeah, we should have. And let's start trading. Let's see. Let's continue to export our papyrus, and now we'll put in linen as an export when over 0. Okay. And we've got some unemployment. We don't have much money. We could put down some linen farms, perhaps. Perhaps we can afford that. Oh, and we also need the entertainers over here. Yeah, because see how they got some entertainment? They wouldn't be ordinary cottages otherwise. They probably walked from over here. I've heard people say they won't cross ferries. I think they will. You just have to have the ferry staffed. All right, so let's go flax farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't do 5 because there's no way to get a road to that guy. So honest, well, it's all fertile land, so it doesn't matter that much. Let's go up through here. And and road here. And then this can go. Oh, it can't go on a curve. That's interesting. I think, though, that might be far enough. Yeah, it is. As long as they're within 2 tiles, they're irrigated. So all these are irrigated. We're now growing flax. I want to save space up here because I have something I want to do up there. So let's put in a warehouse that accepts all the flax. And then let's put in a warehouse that accepts all the linen. Alright. And let's put in some, let's do the other thing I wanted to do, which is I want to move our papyrus operation up here where it's more efficient. So let's get these guys right up here near the action, and let's give them more. We can export more, and we're going to need it down the road. So why don't we go ahead and set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 7. That evens that out nicely. And there, we got some money. And let's put in a. This is going to take all reeds, and then this is going to accept all papyrus. Then we're going to go down to the 2 we have down here. This one, I think, is accepting the reeds. We're going to make it get all reeds. And this one, instead of accepting papyrus, it's going to start getting papyrus. So the idea is that we have a very efficient papyrus set up here, and then we take stuff down here to get it ready to be exported, and also get it down here where it can be used by. We've got 3 blocks that are all fairly close to all of this. So they can use that, and I should put it down on a piece of paper. I have no clue where we are on those blessings. Bless it. Oh, and we want to fix this. We want entertainers over here, so we want to set up a set of entertainers for each of these. Would that fit right there? It would. Do you see where it's going to want to go on right there? So I'm going to do my usual abuse of the roadblocks. Force him to come out on the road we want. Yep. And then we'll put in a juggler school as well. Okay. And then these people, they'll come down like this and around. And I suppose it's a little bit shorter if we let them go like, actually, if we let them go like that, put a block right there so this one doesn't get messed up. That would be a shorter route for them than going around here. Okay, so that's two of them. We're pretty broke. Let's hang on a second. There's a festival. We're going to hold another festival to Seth. And farming, I want to put in some more. So let's see if can't we max it out on. Well, we can only get one more on here. That's all right. Let's get one more. And maybe give it another. Well, we got 3. That should do it. All right, how are we looking? That's violate. All right, we've got violate. I'll try to remember that. And I'm just going to keep going with these silly things. Okay, here comes some flax. Now we need weavers. We've got some unemployment. We've got some money. Weavers. We'll put them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 would be our exports. Let's do an extra one. So we'll get 6 weavers going. There we go. There's a festival. Now, I really do wish you could just keep doing that button on here. All right, and I'm going to set a yard here and go broke and have it get grain. Try to get some more over here to this guy. Okay, request for help of distant battle. 12 months from now. Now, we're broke again. Doggone, our economy sucks. How are they liking us? They still idolize us. That's because we're controlling the unemployment. If we can keep the unemployment okay, then we can tax them. If we're taxing them and there's a lot of unemployment, that doesn't work. Violate, I think that's the same one we already had. Okay, this guy he just bought reeds and clay. Now, he was actually from last year, right? I think he was the last ship from Abu. He is Abu, right? Yeah, of last year. So now we'll get the new ship coming in who should buy a bunch of stuff. This guy here should buy pottery and papyrus and good stuff. Yeah, see, we've got a lot of money now. There we go. He's buying pottery and reeds and papyrus and clay, and good deal. All right, now we got some money. All right. Where are we on that request? 8 months. Now, I'm going to start another fort. It's not going to do much, if anything, for us on this request. But at least it'll exist. And we're just going to do another archer fort. And I do want to I want to double check and make sure the ones we have are completely armed. Okay, okay, all of them but this one, of course. They're all armed. They're getting decent status. Still got our beautiful come on, show us what you got kind of Navy. Just daring anybody to come at them. And now we can go ahead and set up our entertainment here. 1, 2, now we'll do the 2 this way instead of this way because we do not want to touch that tax collector and get him out here trying to collect taxes where nobody lives, or almost nobody lives. So we're going to have to clean this up a little bit more. There we go, and give them a firehouse. Okay. Then we need to give a supply, a place where we can get our dancers and stuff. And this one I think we'll leave room for maybe a library and a courthouse that are 3x3 buildings. So you got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Another house right there, and let's get rid of some of this down through here, and we're going to come out this way. We're going to come off 2 off of that and carve a little roadway through here and be back 1 from that. Come down here. It's really hard to see what we're doing down through here, that's for sure. Let's clear this out a little bit. Let's put a road that doesn't quite get to that, right? Because we do not want our entertainers going that way to that. We want them to come around and go down through the town. So we'll come up to here, and there'll be a 3x3 and a 3x3. So we'll want to go up right here, and then come down like so. And then we'll want it to be able to go. Obviously, we haven't cleared enough trees. 1, 2. I'm trying to leave as many, a reasonable amount of trees here for these woodcutters. Although they're not as crucial as they were at the beginning because we've got our warships. Although, of course, we could lose some in a battle. And we've got our bows in pretty good shape. There. I think that's a connection. And we can stop it here. And now we're going to put in a fire because these entertainment buildings are fire traps. Put in a firehouse, and we'll put in a dance hall, which we don't quite have enough room for. And a conservatory and a juggling training, and we're going to put a roadblock right here because walking down here, our destination walkers can go through the roadblocks, our recruiters cannot. So there's no point walking through here. There's no housing, but they can walk back this way and pick up their the folks they need. So there they go. That's our 6-month warning on that battle. So let's look at what we've got. We want to send folks. We want to send them all. I think we've got Seth's blessing. We want to send them all because this one unit won't change the battle much, but as long as we have Seth's blessing, he'll come back and he'll be a 2-star. His unit will be a 2-star for experience. Here we go. Now this one is starting to get entertainment. This one's getting entertainment. This one's getting entertainment. Okay. And we need one more. Over here. Oh, they need a lot of stuff. Okay, they need to eat, first of all. Bazaar. Buy grain. Let's put in and we need to, do we have any unemployment? A little bit. All right, we've got this that's really doing nothing. It really has no purpose. Got a dock that's not trading. Speaking of which, I want to turn all this off except for sandstone and limestone. Maybe there'll be something else later. And then I want to go to the other dock and make sure that we're not trading sandstone or limestone. Back over here. And let's set up farming over here. We can go let's see. How's that going to work? There, that'll get those. So everybody, so far, everything has road except him. That's okay. I don't think we can go through here. Nope. We can come down here, though. Swing over and pick him up. Okay, I'm going to put, let these guys start recruiting. A couple of work camps in here. Okay, and let's put in a storage yard here and here, and we'll accept all grain. And we'll put another one here that's accepting that's actually, we'll set it up to get all straw. This will be we haven't collected straw at all so far in this playthrough. All right, so that gives us some farms to work and should help us get these people fed. And in the meantime, we can set up their entertainment while we're down here. We got some money. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go down here and put in 1. Working on the edges of these maps isn't always fun. Okay. We'll put in a conservatory as far down here as we can get it, and a dance school right next to it. And they'll walk up here and do their loop and go in and entertain these people, which won't mean anything until until we have some food. But anyway, we should have food soon there. And I think what we'll do is set one of these, we'll set this one to get. So if we set it to get, it can run off and grab food from over here if there happens to be any. Okay, we got invasion coming. Oh, we've already sent. Have we already sent those people? I've completely lost track. Yes, they're fighting in Kerma. Somehow there's 4 of them. There was only 1 when we sent them. Well, that's interesting. You can keep. Oh, we can equip them remotely, I guess. That was magic. Okay, they'll come back safely, and we won. All right, good deal. So that should help us. Hopefully that'll open up a trade route or do something for us. We conquered Kerma. That's good. Got a little food coming in here, not much. And they're going to need a lot of help with beauty, or they're not going to make it. It's not going to. They're not going to evolve for us. That's for sure. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3. I think this is going to be maybe a 3x3. A library right there. Maybe. Let's put a shrine to Ta, shrine to Osiris, and we know we need 9 total to make 4 temples, 9 shrines to make these 2 happy. We're up to 3. Okay, and the only reason Seth's approving, when they give you a blessing, they cycle through. So Seth, you keep at it. But we need to bank. We need to have a home and an away blessing in the bank. And there's the home. Okay, and just in time because we're about to be invaded. Okay. Now look at how big that is, and despite the fact that Seth has diminished them, but we took them out pretty easily. So we're just going to keep doing this. I tell you what's the other thing we'll do. Next festival will be to Osiris, because I'm not sure we've ever had a festival to Osiris. And if that's true, then Osiris isn't going to give us any blessings. So let's do a lavish festival to Osiris. And we're getting money now. Okay, it's time to start our imports of stuff and start doing bricks and all that. This is a very complicated mission compared to the other ones we've done. It really is. I mean, you think of all the things that we're having to do here. Now, what I want to do here is get our gods finished. There's a nice spot, one good spot to do it. So by that I mean, let's do 6 more shrines to Osiris and 6 more to Ta. So that would be Osiris. We could go right down here and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can do Ta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can finish that off with some nice gardens. We can run gardens around this down here and in here. There's our far off. I think we used our home, didn't we? Oh, I said Osiris. Or did we already do that? I can't remember. I don't know what I've taught, what I've said I'm going to do, and what I've done. I imagine we've already done it because now we're going to get a double harvest, which is beautiful because we kind of need it. Although our food's looking better, so we need plenty of food to feed these folks, and then we're going to need also down here. Let's have a yard that gets get a quarter of pottery, and then was that this one? Yeah. And then this one can get a quarter of beer, quarter yard, and you can start buying pottery. Shoot, you can buy pottery and beer if you feel like it. Okay, now we're going to need to pretty this one up, obviously, to get it to evolve for us. This block I'm talking about. So we'll just pretty it up like that. And we'll pretty it up that. Now what's your problem? Well, they don't have food yet. That's okay. The food will get out there. The food's looking better. We should be feeding people now. Yeah, we're slowly working our way out through here. And we got money. Let's go ahead and plaza-ize this area. Okay. So they should be good on beauty, even with these forts here. They should be okay to get to at least common residents. These are all good. Look at this. This is nice. Up here, we're going to need beauty, and they're not going to go any further. Even in here, it wouldn't hurt. Okay, and plazas. You can just keep pulling that, and you can hear it kind of pop. There it did nothing, so now we're done. We've done what we can do. Okay. There's far off. I think we got both our blessings. And we should be getting them just kind of regularly anyway. We shouldn't even have to queue them up, but we probably will. And I want to go ahead and get our plaza in. You really just need it. You need gardens and plazas to get these houses to evolve the way you want them to. It's just a fact. I don't know if you can hear that little thump and nothing, and yeah, a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so that one should be, this one should be pretty enough. Maybe we'll get plazas here when this gets a little nicer. And yeah, we can, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Don't do this very much. Let's put a statue in there. And see now, all that made all that desirable enough to go ahead and put the plazas in. So this one should be good to evolve pretty much all the way now. It should be pretty enough. I mean, we could put gardens back here, but they should have high desirability. They got the palace, the courthouse, this temple, and shrines around it. That should be one of the best places in the whole city. And this over here is probably going to need some more love. Here and here. And probably 2, 3. Like, we can go ahead and fill this in. Okay. And they're going to need plazas. So once we get all this done, once we get all the blocks cleaned up, then I'm going to turn my attention to something I should have done before this, which is the importing stuff and doing bricks and, doing our monuments. All right, so this one should be good to go. And this one should be good to go. This one should be good to go. And this one is probably good to go. We may have to do some monuments or some statues or something to counteract these forts. So the forts are not the most attractive things. Speaking of which, could we put another one anywhere on this map? See, we could throw one over here, but then we'd have to have a whole setup to have a ferry landing that worked. Not going there. Okay. All this is going to be something. I don't know what. Probably this mausoleum. There's nothing up here that we can use. Pretty sure. Yeah. We may find a place up here somewhere. It might be a good idea to finish off this episode. Well, I tell you what, let's set up bricks. We're going to have a brick creation. I think right in here would be great. We've got the straw. We should be able to put down clay pits. Along here. The only thing wrong with that, okay, that would be good. This road actually needs to come out one. So it needs to be out here like this. Why is that? Because we need to be able to, if we're going to start using this as a recruiting block, we need to be able to say, okay, don't go down there. And when it's right against it like that, there's no place to put the road block. So we can set up a block in here to with a little bit of warehousing and let's put it over where it's got 2. Yeah, okay. A little bit of warehousing and let's see how far out we can go with this. Clay pits. We can put 1 on the corner, 2, 3, 4. We can get 4. That won't count. And the other thing is, I'm going to have to put. I'm going to have to be the road block king back through here. How many do I want? Let's just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Five. We're going 6, and I think what we're going to do is make this road go this way and let it consider this to be its recruiting block, right? And then it can come back up. How are we going to do this? Up like this, leave 2, come up like there we go, leave 2, and then come over like That's too far. 3, 4, turn like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Perfect. Like that. And now we could put 2, 4, 6 clay. We could probably put more. We could put 7, 8 if we wanted to. We'll start with those. 2, 4, 6. Okay. How much unemployment do we have? Oh, we got quite a bit. All right, let's put in brickworks. Now we'll put in 8, and we'll do a storage yard maybe here. Accept all bricks. Oh, and fire, architect, and fire, and architect and architect, architect and architect. I need to fix that. Okay. Would probably be a good idea to have a storage yard, maybe not there, maybe over here, that accepted the clay in case we get a hit on it. Okay. All right, why don't we stop right there? Now, next episode we'll set up our sandstone imports. You see our economy is looking better now. We've moved to taxation. We're improving our housing and growing our population, which gives us more tax income. And we can kind of look at it. I said it'd be like another export, right? Well, our exports are 13,000, where taxes were 3. That's about almost exactly what it was. We added an export by adding the taxes. And I think the other thing we're going to do is give these people a 10% raise, because we are taxing them. We'll try to stay at idle as much as we can. Control our unemployment, and we'll be good to go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Pharaoh, A New Era video. Thank you.